What's up, Vloggy Pilots? Vloggy Poncho here. Today is March 13th, 2024. I'm coming to you live from the wood shop. This is where I go out to relax and generally improve my mental health as much as possible. Doing things with my hands and feeling accomplished is a huge boon for me, and this is definitely a checkbox in the project effort for today's tracker. So I know it's been a while since I've been on the channel. I think it's been like a week. This is the longest we've gone this year without a video. And I've just been kind of wiped out this past week. Over the weekend, we spent basically the whole weekend, Saturday and Sunday, hanging out with family and extended family. And as much as nice as it is when people visit and you get to see folks you haven't seen in a while, it's also really tiring to spend a whole weekend like socializing. At least for someone like me. I'm sure some people it's just that's a normal weekend. But I'm real introverted, so it takes me a lot of effort to actually properly go out and socialize and have conversations with people that I don't talk to very often. You know, I have to really think to remember like details about their lives that I haven't thought about in 6 months because I haven't seen them. You know, things like that. So anyway, that's where I've been. That plus work has been super busy lately. Once again, things have shifted. I've been reprioritized and then reprioritized, and basically no matter how much work I get done, I never feel like I'm actually going to finish. But hopefully we'll get there. There's a plan in place now, number 35. Hopefully this one will work. And the most annoying part is, it's not even my fault, but it really it comes down on me and it looks like it's my fault. It's really frustrating. Anyway, so I'm out here in the wood shop for a reason today. Let me flip the camera around and I'll show you. Oh, sorry for the whip pan. I have this coffee table that used to be a dining table. And if you can look at it up here, and the grain actually matches because these two top panels are cut from a larger dining table. It's just a cheap like Ashley home furniture table. And it was a full-size dining table that would seat 6. Now it's square, it would probably seat 4. Except not only did I make the tabletop smaller, I also shortened both of the legs, or all 4 of the legs, and turned it into a coffee table. And the last step for that was installing this lift mechanism. Okay, I just had my first jump cut because I sneezed. We'll see how well the pause and replay function on my phone works. But let me get in close on this. So this lower part of the lift mechanism here screws into the sidewall of the table. That piece of the table there, that's called the skirt. Sometimes people will call it a rail too, but same thing. Basically, these are pieces that go from one leg all the way across to the other leg. And it gives the table structure besides just gluing everything to the top. Because for a lot of tables, you want the top to be adjustable, like with a leaf, or removable so you can move and disassemble the table. So you don't want to just glue the whole thing to the tabletop. Then you end up having a real hard time dealing with the table later. So instead, what you do is you secure the rails to the legs, or the skirt to the legs, and then the top is attached in some temporary way, either just screws, just clips, there's like figure 8 things you can use, there's all kinds of tools. For this one, I actually just have screws going through the bottom of the skirt, these holes here, that just screw into the table. And they're nice pocket screws. I don't know if I have any sitting out that I can show you here. I can find some though, because I have a I have a whole organization system over here. Check this shit out. So this is what a pocket screw looks like. It has threads on the lower part, but it's smooth on the top part. So basically, is that a splinter? I already have a splinter. I've been on it for like 10 minutes. If you screw it into the point where the threads are sticking out, but the smooth part is in one piece, it'll actually suction those two pieces together and act like a clamp. And so that's what's going on with this table. Basically, you go in far enough, this will start spinning in this rail piece, and it'll pull the table into place. And then, of course, it's totally removable and reusable. So, like I was saying, this extension thing down here, I stole it out of a crappy IKEA coffee table and installed it into this one. And what happens is this lower mechanism here is screwed into the rail, And then there's two arms that come up in a Z shape. Well, the whole thing kind of makes a Z shape. This piece here, and then there's a diagonal down, and then another flat here. And that, what happens is this extends up like that, and it goes up about a foot and out about a foot. And it puts it at just the right height to eat off of when you're sitting on the couch. But from working that back and forth, it caused the joint where this leg was glued on to just completely fail. And I'm not entirely sure why. I sanded this down so there was no finish on it. And then let's look at the other leg over here. And I sanded this one down too. But as you can see, it doesn't appear to have adhered at all. And I think the problem might be that I had it well clamped, but it wasn't quite touching like it should have been. If you look, it's hard to see, but sorry, you're upside down right now. If you look, this metal piece right here is like almost exactly flush with this leg. And I think it might have been interfering with the clamping when I put this together. So I'm just not going to use glue for this joint. I'm going to put a few pocket holes into this. Or maybe I'll just drill all the way through the other side of the leg. This thing's already enough of a Frankenstein that I don't really care if it doesn't look great. It's basically, if it wasn't this table, it would be garbage. Because we were going to get rid of that dining table and we were going to get rid of that coffee table anyway. But I managed to turn the two of them together into something useful I could keep. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that repair, and then I'll show you the end result. Okay, I changed my mind here. I'm going to show you all the result tomorrow because I might end up deciding to glue this. And I'm also not sure how long I can leave my phone paused on a video before it'll just turn itself off, and I will have to go and like edit this together later. I'm trying to avoid that if possible. I want to do like a stream of consciousness style vlogging like I've done for my other vlogs. So I'll fix this table today, and then maybe tomorrow I'll show you the fixed table and give you a little tour of the workshop. How's that sound? So hope y'all are still doing your habit trackers. I'm still filling mine out even though I haven't been on video. I'm still plugging it in. It's going okay. I think we're averaging about the same as last month. I think we can do better. The weather's gotten warmer, and anytime I sweat, I immediately feel like I need to take a shower. So I've been showering way more this month than last month, just because if I come in from like a hot drive or something and I got swamp ass, I'm not just gonna go sit at my desk. I feel gross doing that. So I like feel compelled to shower. Whereas during colder months, I kind of just feel like I didn't do anything today. I'm still clean. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.